So what's up YouTube, welcome to another video from my channel. I'm Ankit Banerjee and you're watching It's Your Bike Ankit. Now let's start the motorcycle first, then I will speak about it. So as you can see, I'm riding the R15 V3. This is the Super Sport of Yamaha. Oh man, the horns are nice. It has this dual horn setup. Now speaking about the first impression that I have on this motorcycle is the committed sitting posture. The handlebars are really low and the foot pegs are back high, and that results in a very committed sitting posture. Now it has this 155cc single cylinder SOHC engine with 4 valves, which makes it kind of understated motorcycle of the segment, especially when you're comparing the higher price tag that it's having, and it's competing with motorcycles like the Pulsar RS200. And speaking about the performance is really spike, it's really nice. And one thing you can instantly notice is the smoothness of this motorcycle. Now this is really smooth. You can easily do overtakes like this. Now this posture is really low. It's not uncomfortable, should I say, because if you are at a heavier posture like me, I have more upper centric body weight, and that will result in your arms and back aching after you ride this motorcycle for an hour or so. But if you are using this for city commutes, it's very much easy to handle. You can see I can maneuver it really well, so it's nice. You can easily flick through traffic, as you can see I'm doing here, so it's easy in that sense. Now let's check out the brakes. Now this has dual channel ABS, so the ABS is operational in both the wheels. So yeah, this red color is the newest addition of Yamaha in their lineup, and it looks really nice. It attracts quite a bit of attention here. People actually stare at the red color. Now you have this clip-on setup here, which is really nice looking. It's finished really well, and the instrument cluster is also very nice. Moreover, the fit and finish quality of this motorcycle is phenomenal, especially in the price tag. It's the most premium 150cc motorcycle that you can buy right now in India. So yeah, that's the thing. Now you have to reach for the rear view mirrors quite a bit. Now this actually does the job well. Moreover, it's showing my hand than showing anything behind, so that's all right. Especially when you're riding this kind of motorcycle, you're compromising. Okay, TikTok horse, huh? So it's really easy to filter through traffic, that you can see. It's nothing very straining. So jai ho. So yeah, that was R15 V3 for you guys. It's really nice. Now the thing is that many people actually put their weight on the palm while riding this motorcycle. See, so you should not be riding this motorcycle like that. So you have quite a bit of tank grip here, so you can easily grab the tank, and you can just tad bit fold your elbows in, and then you can accelerate. So it won't be a pain. Now let's enter the showroom. Here we go. This is the red color that you have seen me riding today. So this is the first color, and it's the latest one also. Then you have the blue color. This is the blue color, and you have the special edition midnight black color. So guys, this is the R15 V3 that you have seen me riding. So let me give you a complete walk around of this motorcycle. So starting with the front fascia of this motorcycle, you have this very nice matte finish kind of mask here, and you have this LED lamp which is very sleek and very attractive when you see it from the front. You have this fake ram air intake kind of thing, so it's nothing functional. You have this wide telescopic fork at the front. You also have this 282 mm front disc with Biber brakes. Now these are dual channel ABS, I said in the right video. Now you also have a textured finish mudguard here. So you also have the looking glass mirrors, the number plate bracket, and you have this stock windscreen. You can always replace it with aftermarket double bubble windscreen. Those look really attractive on this motorcycle, and moreover it's a very proportionate motorcycle, to be honest. Now this red color is very much attractive. It's the newest edition. Now you have this variable valve actuation system. Now if you ask me what is variable valve actuation system, so it has 4 valves. For the lower end it is compromising on 2 valves, and for the higher end it's compromising on another 2 valves, and that's why it's producing a complete band of torque which is really meaty and really strong. Now you have this ABS badging here going on, and this is the R15 stickering. It looks quite attractive. Now one gripe that I personally have with this motorcycle is the bulb indicators, halogen one. It doesn't suit the motorcycle. Now coming to the engine, it is a 155cc single cylinder SOHC 4 valve setup which produces about 18 PS and 13.9 Newton meters of torque, which is really nice, and it's available throughout the rev band. The torque surge is really good. You have the delta box frame underneath, which is aiding the motorcycle with its stability and cornering clearances. Coming to this side of this motorcycle, so you have this mandatory sari gut for basic norms. You have this aluminium swing arm here. This is the aluminium swing arm. You have this tire mudguard extended here. You have the monoshock underneath. So it's an open chain system that you can see here. You have this small tire hugger, and the tires of this motorcycle. So the tire section is 140 by 70 R17. Both the ends are 17 inches, and this is 100 by 70 R7. Now speaking about the seat of this motorcycle, it's at 810 mm. So it's at a higher side, it's tad bit higher than the normal conventional seat that we see, but it's manageable because bike is relatively narrow, which makes it easier to plant your foot down. Now this is a hard seat setup that you can see. It's not very cushiony, neither it's really hard, it's nothing like that, but yeah, it's at a harder side. Now you have this pillion seat and you have this grab strap here. The pillion seat is also hard and it's really high, and moreover the space is short for your pillion. So another thing is this open side cowls that takes its inspiration from the R1. And that was all about the design of the motorcycle. Now let's switch to the speedometer video. So it says hi buddy in the speedometer. Then so yeah, this is the speedometer. You have the telltale lights on both the sides, and this is the navigation switch. You have the gear position indicator here, you have the tachometer, the RPM meter, and you have the odometer, you have the speed meter, and you have the speedometer, and this is the fuel meter that you get. You have the Yamaha branding here. Now if I press this switch, you're going to get trip 1, trip 2. So this is the time, this is the liter per 100 kilometer, the average speed. That's it. So that was all about the speedometer of R15 V3. And speaking about the switch gear, that you see, it's really nice quality. It's very nice. It's nothing felt short. So you have the engine kill switch here, you have the ignition switch underneath. This is the ignition switch, and you have the pass light and the upper dipper switch here. You have the indicators, and this is the horn. So you don't have a hazard light in this motorcycle, but it's alright. And this is a shift light. So whenever you switch on this motorcycle, so the shift light actually blinks, as you can see. So yeah, that's a shift light. Now speaking about the R15 V3 that you have seen, this is at a very unique place into the lineup of motorcycles under 2 lakhs. Now this sits direct in competition with the Bajaj Pulsar RS200, which is much more powerful and energetic than this one. But this is the most expensive 150cc motorcycle, and this is the fastest 150cc motorcycle at the same time. Now it cost about 1,89,000 on road with this color. The blue color that you see here is 1,87,000, and also the grey color or the matte black color that I have shown you, it also costs about 1,89,000. It is as same as this one. Should you get this motorcycle for yourself or not? So if you are like a super sport guy, if you like the posture of this motorcycle, which is extremely aggressive, you can always opt for this motorcycle. This is the best entry level super sport that I can suggest anyone. You also have the RC200 above this, and that is a lot expensive than this one. So it's a unique motorcycle, and this is beyond the capabilities of a normal 150cc motorcycle. So this should not be underestimated just because it has lesser displacement. This has a really nice grunt. It's really energetic, really fruitful machine that offers really nice performance. So that was all about the R15 V3. Hope you liked the video. So like, share and subscribe to this channel, and also stay tuned for many such videos of different motorcycles throughout the Indian market. So this is Ankit Banerjee signing off.